Sam just handed in Jocktober for today.
Jocktober, love Jocktober.
We could do that.
What a great time of year. Jocktober is where we celebrate other radio shows around the country. You probably got one in your neighborhood. You know, the guy and then the hole next to him that you don't know if they're married or not. And they do cute, scripted radio, all predictable. You know, at 8:30, they'll do the question of the day and things like that.
You just took the ball and ran with it.
Oh, I love it.
I was just going with a little tease, but I think we're now doing it officially. We have to do it now. Yeah, they do the, Battle of the Sexes.
Yeah,
and,
all those fun
the
things.
Q of the D. And, and you know, they what's the other one they do where this item is hard and goes in your mouth, and then you got to figure out, what could it be? See, it's not a cock; it's like a toothbrush or something. Yeah, that dumb shit. There's one of those shows in every city in America. All right, I guess we're doing it. Fuck it, Jocktober.
Yeah, let's do this.
Who are we looking at today, there, Sam?
Well, today we're going to Tampa Bay.
To
listen to
Tampa Bay.
Chad and Kristi.
Chad and Kristi. This sounds like an all-American kind of team.
Not only do they sound like they might be married, they're married this time.
They are this time? Oh my
They're
God.
married with kids and a dog.
How do they hire married couples to do radio like that?
Fuck.
Do they...
They must market themselves as a team.
Oh, is that it? And they got the radio station was probably like, wow, we could get a married couple.
I have to say this.
Yeah.
As much as I would have listened to you and your wife.
Oh well, that's
your ex-wife.
That's different.
Yeah.
If
you're gonna hire a married couple to do radio, you got to get that special couple that hate their
disaster
They
couple.
hate each other. Then you're gonna hear
Special
something.
couple. Yeah.
Like you and your ex. Oh boy, I would have fucking tuned into that every
Some
single day.
entertaining radio.
Oh boy.
Yes.
The stuff I used to witness and watch as we were doing our Saturday show at AF.
Oh, fantastic. Just hear me cry for
Hangovers and bitterness.
Yes.
That could be the name of the show. Hangover and bitterness on your radio dial.
On the radio dial.
So you got Chad and Kristi.
Yeah.
We're going to try something different and acknowledge some of these radio shows because we're finding from our comic friends that when they hit the road, they can't go on any shows anymore because so I think we got to kind of lighten up a little bit and at least acknowledge that some of these shows are doing radio the right way.
I have no faith until I walk in on any show, to be honest with you. I was listening to it on the way in, and I was like, the guy was making me laugh. I'm like, all right, this is some funny stuff. And then I went in and did the show, and it was like, they weren't hokey. It was just like, kind of let me just be a part of what they were doing.
Don't be hokey. Just fucking talk with your real voices and try to talk about real shit.
Exactly.
That's all we ask, and we'll acknowledge you.
It's like Chad and Kristi.
All right, brings it back to Chad and Kristi on Tampa Bay's new Magic 94.9, soft and contemporary.
They're a magic station. Oh, you never see those.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Jocktober, someone tweeted me. I read all tweets. I just can't fucking write everyone back at this point. I appreciate it.
Fuck you is much too important.
No, I try, but it's almost impossible. But I read all the fucking the tweets. You know the show we were talking about in Portland?
Yeah.
Someone brought it to my attention, and there's an article, so it's fucking true. The guy we beat up, who, remember, his wife lives somewhere else, and
Oh, she was on vacation or something. He said she was gone for 2 weeks or something like that, or a month or whatever.
He's retiring, and someone wrote, I think you guys might have got him. And it was the final straw, and he finally said, you know what, fuck this. I'm done. I'm done. Those guys are right.
I'm done with the
If you want to find the article, I don't know how you would find it.
Oh, that's funny.
But that's good.
Jocktober is all about making you realize.
Yes.
It was one of the shows we featured. The guy announced, I think Friday, that he's done. He's retiring.
Shit. He finally said, fuck him.
It's too much of a coincidence, but...
And he's buying a machine gun and headed to New York.
He was the guy that had the car like you, sort of. He had the Mustang, but
He
not...
was talking about the Mustang.
But he said he had a girl car.
He didn't go all in with his Mustang. And,
he got the convertible.
And they were saying, what, are you going through a midlife crisis?
Oh,
Remember that guy?
He said that's it?
Yeah, he's done.
Gave it up?
He's fucking done. He's had it.
Good for him.
I hope we had a little to do with that.
I hope this is Chad and Kristi's moment of clarity today.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Should
get into
be.
Chad and Kristi. So Chad and Kristi
from Tampa
brag that their morning show has more music. You never want to brag that your radio show has more music.
Less talking.
That means that you're not supposed to talk as much.
That's management telling you just play music because we have no faith that you talking can hold an audience.
Let the music do the talking, right?
Yeah.
They're my friend. I am their friend.
I love the river.
I say good night to it every night and good morning every morning.
What was the 2 lines we got? We got 2 more lines from that commercial. What was the food?
The food? Oh, wow.
Fuck, I fucked it up too. Whatever. I was trying to sing into it.
We'll get into that.
It's not working. All right, Chad and Kristi brag that their morning show has more music, then display their unmatchable chemistry by each joking about their Workday whistle promotion, and instead of laughing, responding with okay. Ooh. And they're married?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Ugh.
The new Magic 94.9, soft and contemporary, and voted #1 again for the most music while you work.
And we're the home of the...
#1 for the... How are you voted for the most music? You either are or you aren't.
Right.
It's not like something that can be voted on.
You think you just count the songs.
Right.
And why would why would you vote what their slug line is?
Yeah.
Like, I vote you most music while I work. Who talks like that?
I vote you the home of rock and roll.
Yeah, exactly.
That voice is irritating too, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let me back it up slightly.
Good.
Most music while you work.
And we're the home of the Workday Whistle. We are giving you 2 chances every weekday to win $1,000. And I was listening yesterday or the day before where the person who won the money was like screaming, at the top of their lungs. And I thought, wow, if you're at the workplace, maybe not such a good idea, because that's when people generally go, hey, yeah, you won that money? Can I borrow like $10 for lunch today?
Okay. First of all, I would totally be screaming if I won $1,000. Secondly, I would have no problem telling you, no, you cannot borrow $10 from me for lunch.
Okay.
They're married?
Yes.
What do they do at home?
Okay. They're married. They
eat each other's toenails.
They don't have chemistry. They're married.
Oh, that was
They both answered with okay.
From now on, when you guys make jokes, the other one should just say, okay.
Okay.
Okay. People at work, can I have $10 for lunch?
So who cares if someone asks you for $10?
Yeah.
You still got $990.
Yeah. Plus, they'll probably pay you back.
Right.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
$10. Got $1,000. What the fuck? $10.
It's not like you're going to buy a house with it.
Okay.
What a bad joke. Oh, I'd hate to win that kind of money. All of a sudden, people crawling out of the woodwork for nickels. Good amount, idiot. Very funny amount. $10 for lunch.
Kevin from Connecticut. I wonder if Chad and Kristi use those voices at home when they fuck, eat, and shop. There is an old radio bit that was like on one of those prep services where, it's the DJ at home talking with that voice. As he talks to his kids and his wife.
If I had $1,000, I would, be screaming too. Okay.
Wow, that's a great start to Jocktober for
That is
Chad and Kristi.
They've been married for like 14 years, I think.
That was 40 seconds. They could have, had another pop song in there.
Yeah, they probably should have had some more music.
Chad and Kristi talk about Arnold and Maria. Chad does an incredible Arnold impression.
Not another Arnold impression. No.
No, strap in, kids. Strap in.
And he also, he does this great theory on who wears the pants in that relationship.
All right. Oh, I bet that's contested.
How to save a life from the fray on the Magic Morning Show with Chad and Kristi.
Well, some would say one of the best ways to save lives is to not let people talk on their cell phones while driving.
What a fucking pussy you are. Don't you understand you're a man? Don't these guys understand they're supposed to be men?
Save life.
What the fuck? You should be making fun of me like, yeah, I fucking do that, and I do a lot of other things while I drive.
Yeah.
Well, there's no phrase song that you could seg into so naturally.
Yeah.
If you say that.
Oh.
There's no soft
song, a little soft song to...
That's the fray.
I know the song. It's everywhere.
Hey, gonna be saving people. Well, those cell phones are pretty dangerous, aren't they, sweetie? Okay. Yeah.
Hey. Hey.
This sucks.
You guys would probably be voted as the least music played. How does that make you feel?
I like it.
Are we in commercial?
Now lick my sweaty balls. Stop talking and start sucking.
Those are some of the outtakes when they think they're on commercial.
Don't you want to hang out with that guy?
No, who doesn't?
I'm coming, you dumb bitch.
I love this guy.
I'm gonna fuck you in the mouth.
I'm gonna fuck you in the mouth.
He's got
Are you?
Tarryton hanging out of his lips. What a man's man. Like my sweaty balls.
Not like this guy.
Now lick my sweaty balls.
It's sweaty in there.
Exactly.
He knows they are.
I'm gonna come down your throat. You fucking well better swallow it all. You let one drop spill and I whip your ass so hard you won't sit down for a week.
It's probably a radio guy that
And now
never
back
made
to
it.
the music.
Wow, is that fucking awful.
All right, here we go.
I'm looking at that creepy boy from The Grudge, by the way. Balloon Boy. Yuck.
From the crowd.
Chad and Kristi, yeah, let's get into this.
How to save a life from the fray on the Magic Morning Show with Chad and Kristi.
Well, some would say one of the best ways to save lives is to not let people talk on their cell phones while driving.
Yeah, probably so.
So California, one of the first states to ban talking on a handheld phone while driving.
Yep, you have to be hands-free there.
Yes, Governor Schwarzenegger is the one that passed that bill. Did you see this week that his wife, Maria Shriver, was caught 3 times by paparazzi talking on the phone in her car? Oh.
Yeah, well, and I thought what was funny is that when contacted, Arnold said, "I will take swift action." Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what does that mean?
That means...
Somehow I think she rules at home. That's just me. So I'm thinking he might go, "Maria, don't even say it, okay?"
Yeah.
And another okay.
Yeah, why?
Okay.
Maria, don't even say it, okay.
Okay.
What?
That was Arnold Schwarzenegger saying, okay.
And that was Maria saying, don't
Yeah.
even say it?
Wait, who's who?
Well, because, see, Maria wears the pants. So he came home and said, Maria. And then she said, don't even say it. And then he said, okay.
Oh.
He does these impersonations. I swear, you would think it was the real people.
Wow. You also have to pay attention to every time he starts his story, he goes, did you hear?
Yeah.
Because he started it with that one. And he
Hey, did you
continued.
hear?
Hey, did you hear about
Yeah.
this one? Did you see in the paper today?
This is some soft, mushy fucking morning radio, man.
This is
just dollops of whipped cream.
And it's your wife. You know that she didn't hear it. You watch the news with her.
Yeah, what are you doing?
right.
Nah, he probably goes in, fucking watches some internet porno.
You're watching the news and she's fucking on her hands and knees eating out of the cat box.
Horrendous.
I'm the king, Alice.
Who the fuck is enjoying this? You're in your car and you're listening to Chad and Kristi?
Chad and
But this
Kristi.
shit.
It's just something to give you a nice quick laugh in between soft.
Shut
and
up,
contemporary.
Sam.
All right.
Fucking sad.
Chad brings up a doctor winning the lottery and tries not to be catty.
Oh.
Yeah, he tries not to be catty about this one, but we all know Chad tends to get opinionated.
Ah, boy.
So did you hear that the...
So did you hear? who picked up on that? That's good.
I did. I listened
Everything
to a
starts
lot of
with
Chad and
Everything starts with so did you hear?
yeah.
Yes.
So did you hear that the... remember a couple of weeks ago when they had that $189 million Florida Powerball jackpot?
Right?
They announced the winner of that today because the ticket was sold in Orlando. That much I knew. So it was like, well, it wasn't me. It was an Orlando dermatologist. Okay. A doctor. Now, I don't want to be catty. About a doctor.
A guy should never use the word catty.
Never.
I don't want to
What
be
is wrong
catty.
with this guy?
He's giving Caddy Jim a run for his money.
I used
Oh, yes.
yeah,
That was
Jim.
DDY, Sam.
Yes. I don't want to be catty.
I had to use that word for about 10 years when people asked what I did, and I said, I'm a caddy.
All right, catty.
But besides that, you should never use the word caddy.
I had to use that when I was caught licking my hand and then washing my face with it.
Bravo.
About a doctor winning.
Hey, he's got bills too, okay?
But I love that his first reaction, or when they showed the press conference or whatever of him winning, the first thing he said is, yeah, we're still in shock. And I thought, yeah, probably kind of like some of your patients when they get the bill.
Oh, stop.
Again, I don't want to be catty.
Too late.
Holy shit.
Watch out.
Oh, stop.
These clips make you speechless. Dude, you can't believe how bad they are.
Yeah, they're worse than when you make fun of it and you do the voice. Like,
Yeah.
That's the worst exchange between two people I've ever heard.
And they're married.
Ever.
And he
On
made,
or off the
he
radio.
made a very easy joke, and she's like, oh, stop. Once again, the whole, oh, stop.
Stop. Like when they get the bill. Oh, stop. Now, he said something so outrageous.
Why should she stop? Why should he stop?
She felt she had to step in and say, hey, now you calm down. There are doctors out there listening.
Really funny. She said, now you stop. They know what they're in for. The Jew's always overcharged.
Oh, good gravy.
And just went the other direction. He wasn't being harsh enough.
And you know they're just picturing that the station is probably on in a lot of doctors' offices.
Yeah, and then just
the
like,
doctor,
whoa.
yeah, the doctor's there going like, looking at the radio going, oh, and the patient might go, right,
Yeah.
doc, yeah.
The doctor just shrugs his shoulders. You're right.
You know it is. So they're discussing the show. It's working.
Water cooler chat.
Yeah.
She talks about how she went for a molar to be fixed, and they gave her a hysterectomy. And she has the whole thing with the doctor.
Oh, Christ. You got a good laugh, right? Now, out with that womb. Here we go.
And he filled it with mittens. He's an insane person.
Not hats.
No, I should have said hats. But the brim of them gets caught in the vag. Mittens are so much easier. Because you can push them in with your heel.
He fills the wombs with mittens.
Jesus.
Just how would you explain that in court?
You couldn't. There's no medical procedure.
All right. Chad and Kristi bring up a woman winning another lottery and make a somewhat interesting story. Good. Oh, not good. Not at all entertaining.
No. Yeah, for some reason, Chad and Kristi, 87% of their exchanges have to do with someone winning money. Whether it's someone winning $1,000 or the lottery or the scratch-off tickets.
So it must be hard for them not to get catty.
Yeah.
You know,
in this
over
clip,
that money.
they keep the cattiness to a minimum, but they also keep the entertainment value at the same level.
A minimum, yes, of course.
Did you hear about the woman in Ohio?
Okay! Did you hear? Oh my God, this guy has a fucking crutch.
Can you do a montage of Did you hear?
Did you hear?
Please give me a montage of Did you hear?
Crutch.
Oh my God, did you hear?
Lou Ferrigno's the guest. No, I didn't.
Oh my God, all right.
Did you hear about the woman in Ohio that caused the mass frenzy after she told everybody she had won the lottery?
No.
And she apparently went to like a grocery store and said, I will pay for everybody's groceries up to $500 that are in this grocery store right now.
Right,
Wow.
Hold on. First of all, it was a Burlington coat factory.
Yeah. He's referencing that, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming he probably did the Burlington Coat Factory story 2 days before or something and liked it so much he changed the details.
But this isn't the story.
Why would you say, did you hear? What do you two talk about off the air?
Yeah. Hey, did you hear? During, our extensive show prep.
Our drive-in?
Yeah, our drive-in.
Do the listeners know they're married?
Yeah.
Then what the fuck are they doing? That's not how you do it.
They probably sit at home and they start conversations and then say, oh, save it for the air.
Some inane, boring conversation.
Oh, look at this. Some lady won the lot. Save it for the air.
I put a little more breadcrumbs in the meatloaf. Hey, easy. This is show stuff. Yeah. Good stuff.
Actual audio of a listener listening to the Chad and Kristi show in their car. Would you like to hear this?
Yes.
Is this real life? Why is this happening? Is this
He feels that way.
We'll pay for everybody's groceries up to $500 that are in this grocery store right now.
Wow.
There were like 500 people that got into like this mass frenzy, apparently calling other people. Other people were showing up at the grocery store. The police.
Why is he changing the story?
It's a Burlington
There's definitely
Coat
not
Factory.
another story like that.
No.
He's spicing it up a little bit.
But he's just blatantly lying.
Well,
Maybe
maybe
get a horrendous average joke out.
maybe in Tampa they don't have Burlington Coat Factories, so he had to change a little bit and keep it local.
Keep it local.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I bet that's what he
That's
did.
exactly what he's doing. Because they don't wear coats in Tampa.
No, Burlington Factory.
You need
Do
groceries.
you understand how hack radio is?
This is horrible.
Why couldn't you just... Why couldn't you just tell the story?
People won't be able to relate.
Up at the grocery store, the police had to come in and settle everything down. And guess what?
She got a ticket?
She hadn't won the lottery.
No.
Yeah, she did get arrested and charged with like 4 different things.
Inciting a riot?
That was one of them, yeah.
Wow.
No. That's what she says after this.
Now lick my sweaty balls.
No.
Now lick my sweaty balls.
Can we hear her no again, please?
Yeah, I gotta hear that
Can we
no.
hear her no again? It's not good.
No.
Yeah, she did get arrested and charged with like 4 different things.
Inciting a riot?
That was one of them, yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Little chuckle, good one, inciting a riot. Very funny.
Yeah. At the grocery store.
Yeah.
Like costume, he says. Grocery. Grocery. How do you say that?
At the grocery store. You say grocery.
No, you say grocery.
No, you don't. You say grocery store.
No, you don't
Like
say
costume
grocery.
and costume. We found another word.
Grocery.
Grocery
I'm
store.
going grocery shopping.
I don't
Grocery.
pronounce everything right. I know
Grocery.
that. But I know the basics.
You go to your grocers.
Grocery.
No,
The grocer's
You
freezer.
got to get that E in
Grocers.
there. Grocery.
But no, but that
Grocery. That's a
You
word
don't have
that
to
you
slow
can't
down
say.
too much, but you got to get it in there.
Say it 4 times. It sounds silly.
You squeeze that E in there.
Now, once you add the Y, you say grocery.
Grocery?
Yeah. You say grocery store.
Grocery?
Grocery store.
Can we get back to Chad and Kristi?
There's Shecklers.
Chad tells him, I pray he starts this next one with, did you hear? I will fucking lose
We didn't
my
hear her
mind.
no again.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, I missed it.
Aw, Jimmy.
No, I did.
Sorry.
Yeah. He did it.
Did you hear about...
How do I do
Did you hear?
Here it is.
Yeah, she did get arrested and charged with like 4 different things.
Inciting a riot?
That was one of them, yeah.
Wow.
And then she's fascinated by
It's
it.
amazing stuff.
I think they lay in bed at night going like, what did you think of the show today? It's fantastic.
Really good one today. Really strong one
It was
today.
strong. Very good. Okay.
We'll
Good
do,
night.
do better tomorrow, though.
Roll over back to back.
Yeah, butts touching.
Yeah.
Chad tells an extremely interesting story about what couples could do to stay together.
I know it's extremely interesting because he told me it was.
Hey, did you hear?
I don't think we're going to get a hey,
Please
did you
have
hear?
a hey, did you hear?
It'll be tough to work that
Please.
in here.
This weekend, next weekend, or the weekend after, you must make plans if you're a couple to get scared together.
Okay.
Oh my! She sounds cooler than he.
Okay.
Not saying much.
Okay.
Not saying
Does
much,
she?
but yeah. She's like, why are we talking about this horse shit?
Wonder who wears the pants in that relationship.
Couple to get scared together.
Okay.
I saw this yesterday and I found it extremely interesting that basically the couple that gets scared together stays together.
Oh. But so it was not enough that we had children, and that's been a constant scary thing
No,
on many
no.
occasions. This is different.
And it's not enough that we sit down and balance the checkbook together.
Oh, okay.
Which is also a scary thing. No, you must get like physically scared. There are actually many things that help keep a couple together. That's just one of them, and we'll explain more about this coming up in just a couple of minutes. But let's check in now with Traffic.com's Rick Raines.
So it's good when the BTK guy comes in.
Yeah, they're talking about real
I'm
fucking.
so scared.
They're talking about real fucking problems, not Halloween.
BTK.
BTK comes walking
Right.
in.
But that's-
oh, I'm frightened. Oh, I'm
That's
dead.
what that shit's based on, not some dumb fucking hayride.
Real fear.
Real fear, yeah.
That is a dumb fucking concept anyway. I like how they added the family thing in, though. Like, oh, we had kids, and that was pretty scary. Balance in that checkbook. You know how you like to go shopping.
Well, they're at least...
I'm going to take away your charger plate.
At least they're talking about being married.
But instead of going with each other, she goes, oh, like having kids, that was pretty scary. And he goes, no. And then,
no.
And then he goes, balancing the checkbook, that's scary. And she goes, okay.
You know what would have kept you from having kids?
Now lick my sweaty balls.
Right.
They don't make each other laugh, like on the radio or like they don't have fun together.
Do you think they sit there balancing the checkbook and going, oh boy, I'm 12 cents off?
Shut up, you damn asshole.
Let's do this again.
All right. Chad and Kristi talk about couples being scared together again immediately after the break. It's still not interesting.
It's the same break, except there's been 3 songs in a commercial, so they can do it again.
I've got some tips on how to stay together as a couple.
I just heard this.
No, it's different. This is a new one. This is 3 songs and a commercial break later.
I've got some tips on how to stay together as a couple.
Okay.
And I thought this was very interesting and very timely because tip number 1, they say, is get scared together. Because apparently the couple that scares together stays together.
Okay.
And there's a reason for it.
Explain this to me, because initially we said, I asked you.
Wouldn't it be fun for him to just go, well, honey, I got to tell you, I got ball cancer. And then she's scared and goes, see, I was just doing that so we could have a better relationship.
It would be great if she cheered.
People don't want to wake up to
Like,
that.
when are we going to hear the bit?
No.
That's a little harsh. People don't need to wake up to that.
And there's a reason for it.
Explain this to me, because initially we said, I asked you, well, we have children together, so isn't that enough? Because there are daily frights that come along with that.
You know, someone just wrote, what's the weatherman's name? Rick Raines?
No, the traffic guy's name was Rick Raines.
Rick Raines?
In case the roads are slick, here's
Right.
Rick Raines.
Rick Raines.
Yes, the traffic guy, Rick Raines.
That enough? Because there are daily frights that come along with that. And you said no. Different kind.
This is it has to do with the fear response in your body.
Oh, okay.
And what medical experts say is the reaction that your body has to fear or being scared, where your pulse quickens, you break out into a sweat, you get that rush. Medical experts say it's the same thing that happens when you see somebody that you think is totally hot.
Aha!
Same exact reaction in your body.
Really?
So go get scared together.
They're actually correct.
Okay.
When I see somebody really hot, I just shit my pants.
Run away.
And sometimes when I get frightened, I come.
It's all fight or flight when you see a hot, naked broad. I don't know whether to run or punch her in the tits.
What the fuck is this?
Come on.
Really?
Okay.
Really?
There's nothing there, right?
No.
Okay.
Nothing. A total void.
Oh, my God. Chad brings up another thing you could do to stay together. We're almost done, by the way.
This is the
Kristi
bit.
contributes and gets nothing.
Yes, things you could do to stay together. And Kristi throws in her 2 cents. Chad doesn't think that's necessary, though.
Why would it?
No.
Yeah.
Just another voice.
One of the other things that they suggest in here, and a lot of them you've, I'm sure, heard before, you know, leaving love notes for each other and sort of
Right.
taking a day to do that. Maybe going back and reliving your first date all over again.
With someone else.
Where Kristi and I went to see that wonderful award-winning movie, The People Under the Stairs.
Well, but you know what? That was a horror movie. So we technically went and got scared together. So that kind of goes back to item number 1 on this list. Maybe not.
One of the other things that...
Move on. I'm moving on.
Not
dummy.
talking to you today.
Yeah. You know, I didn't appreciate you cutting me off like that. The drive home must just be great. You know, you gave me nothing on that one. Oof.
Yeah, they did say inviting a riot. A lot of people are asking. You can't invite a riot.
No.
You can't.
You can cite.
Wouldn't be a riot if it were invited. It's like an organized thing.
Yeah, that would
Invitations.
probably
Yeah.
be the complete opposite.
Cordially
Have
invited
everybody's
to
name.
a riot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on down. You are invited. Bring broken bottle.
All right, we got one more, thank God. Chad gives one more tip. Wait till you hear what Kristi wants to do.
You won't believe it. You'll
Oh,
never.
shit.
And you'll be like, oh, This is going to be a tough one for Chad to have to deal with this one.
Oh, shit.
All right, here we go.
And one of the other things that maybe you can fit in this weekend is they say guys and gals take 1 hour to do something that the other is interested in when it comes to the cyber world. So for women, it might be playing a video game with your husband for 1 hour. For guys, it might be spending 1 hour in the women.com chat rooms.
Oh, no. I'm pulling up the Sephora.com website right now. We're looking at makeup.
So I got to spend an hour doing that with you.
Yes, that's right.
I'll be wearing guy liner by the time it's over.
What was that?
Is this real life? Why is this happening to me? Is this going to be forever?
You know how women in their makeup are.
Dude, that tip sucks a dick.
You think so?
Guy liner gets crusty and makes it so you can't open your eyes. That's the only kind of guy liner I've ever heard.
The last thing you want to do is if you're playing a video game, you know, having your wife play with you, your girlfriend play with you, or you ever get in a situation where all of a sudden, like, there's a kid in the room and someone goes, why don't you play with him? And you're sitting there like, this is not fun.
Paul.
When you're into your video game, you don't want anyone else playing with you.
Gonna play old meat spin.
It'll be fun. No, it won't be fun.
No. I'm doing this. It's very independent. Leave me alone.
Right. I'm really trying to get past this fucking thing here, and I don't want to be bothered.
God.
What happened?
Enough. No, they're just angering to listen to.
Well, there you go.
Infuriating.
Chad and Kristi.
There's a million of these shows.
Jocktober.
They continue to get fucking paychecks.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Well, thank God we got to balance that checkbook.
Yeah.
And the show has potential if you got a married couple that's really married that have real things going on in their lives, but they barely acknowledge
erectile dysfunction. That'd be great.
Why not?
Just have them chat about that.
Yeah.
Just popping Viagra like Tic Tacs. Still can't get a rod.
Chat at the chat at the image in the window. That old creep.
Talking about licking ass.
Right. All right.
Prepping the bull.
You don't want to hear that stuff. It's early in the morning. You want to wake up to something light.
Sam, you're right.
Something contemporary.
Something light and airy.
Yes.